Hi, this is video 269. In this video, progress on the wing jig, the tail plane jab rock formers, the second door frame strengthening skin, and Chris answers a comment from Andy Solis. I start with Dave fitting the second strengthening skin to the rear fuselage door frame.
Calibrated throttle.
It's a radius on that, is it, Chris?
Say again?
A radius on that?
It's just
or does it go oh no, it's flat.
Yeah.
What is 60 degrees or something?
It is, but it changes as it goes down its length.
Oh, does it?
You are, yeah. The inside's not massively critical, you know what I mean? But it's got to meet up with this. The external one, when you fit it, it's got to go flush with the skin, it can't.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Which is what I've just been doing. Got to make a former like this. This is what I've noticed. When you make a former like this and put a flat piece of metal in it, and then start forming it round the former, and you get it through the shrinkers and the stretchers and get it all lined nice and flat, it's bob on. Then straight away you punch some lighting holes in it, and you put that flange on it as well, it tends to...
Yeah, the metal,
it tends to buckle the edges of it.
Yeah. Norman's helping Jacob with the wing jig.
Just going to have to cut it at an angle slightly because that and that isn't square because the spar tape is down.
Yeah.
So this notch and this notch aren't running parallel to each other, so it'll be the same for the L side. It's only a little bit, it's only maybe quarter an inch over that span, but it's enough that it'll catch. So yeah, I'm just going to offer it up and mark it again.
Good. Right, tap. One.
Yeah, that is fitting in now.
Are we nearly there?
Nearly. Yeah. I'm just going to have to make that cut at the end to give me the angle.
Right. You give yourself plenty of clearance.
Yeah. See, the thing is I've got to give myself plenty of clearance, but I've also got to mark this curve back on it.
Yeah.
Because the L section isn't a square, it's got a radius. So if I tried to put it up with that edge on, it won't sit in right. So when... Will your hand saw it or machine it? I'll probably get Dave to do it, to be honest, just to machine, just so it's a nice clean cut.
Yeah. A comment from Andy Solis. He wants to know why the inside of the fuselage nose is black while the rest of the inside of the fuselage is green colour. Or is it all green initially? You've been in the Lancaster a few times.
Yeah. So there's pictures of Lancasters that a lot of the structure in the bomb aimers section is green. Early pictures. So like all the bracketry and the turret, all the stuff for making the turret, the structure of the turret is green. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Very early days, and then it went to black. So it was black in the bomb aimers north section.
But green elsewhere.
And then you've got green from the bomb aimers section through the cockpit all the way back.
Yeah.
And then there's some then that went black from the bomb aimers right up to the front spar where the hydraulic reservoir is.
Yeah, where you climb over.
And then after that, then, do you know what I mean? It was black up to there. Do you know what I mean? So there's a few. If you look at pictures and stuff of how they painted them, some are all, the cockpits are green.
Yeah.
So the bomb aimers is black, cockpits are green. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And obviously on the Mark 7, it black just James. Black bomb aim was black and all the cockpit was black until you got, I think it was something like the wireless operator's bench. And then when you got to the wireless operator's bench back, then it was then it went to green then.
Yeah.
So the forward spar was green when you would climb over the reservoir. And then when you got to where the wireless operator sat, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So from the wireless operator back was green, forward was black, all the way through to the nose.
Yeah.
And then, there's somewhere the cockpit's green, and the bomb aimers is black. You know what I mean? So it's all a little bit flaky, really. You know.
Just depends.
Yeah, if you have a look at
Thoughts.
if you have a look at pictures, you know, if you look at S for Sugar in the engine, that's the cockpit in that's green.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Whereas ours is black.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So it's.
Thanks, good. So what are you doing on the restoration?
So anyway,
you're getting
the two intercostals that we were doing.
Yeah.
So both of them are gripped in place.
Yeah.
Which are the new ones. And then obviously what I've done now is the one outboard, that one, the big long one that goes from the ring at the top all the way down to the escape hatch opening. I've took that one out yesterday. So that's on the bench to make a new one of those.
Yeah.
But it's all the little brackets. There's absolute, like I mentioned last time I spoke to you, there's just brackets out the yin yang and gusset plates out the yin yang. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just making two new plates, which one I'm doing now. And then once I've got the plates on, so these are the gusset plates, 80 cal.
That's where the members cross, is it?
Yeah, so obviously that was 6.
Oh, this is the one you're making next, is it?
Yeah, so this is where are we? That's the top. That sits right at the top, and obviously that goes on as a strengthener then.
Yeah.
And there's obviously your ring gear.
Yeah.
So I'm making new ones of these.
Yeah.
Making new ones of them. Once I've done all the brackets and I've got all out of the way, then I've got to make a wooden former for this.
And of course the angle of this here is different to the angle at the top, does it?
No, it looks, in fact it looks fairly, it looks
Oh, it looks the same, does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
because it's slightly outboard now. And you haven't got any covering plates down, any panels on it, skins. It's the same angle.
I see.
The only problem is with it is if you look at it,
it's a banana shape
it's
now.
got a curve on it, isn't it? That's designed into it.
That's
You know what I mean?
designed into it?
Yeah, it's designed into it.
Oh.
So what I'll have to do is because obviously you put it on the bench and you can see it sits high at the middle here.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have to do is make a flat one, fold this inside edge over, and then once I fold it inside edge, start doing that side, and then what I'll have to do is start shrinking it, start stretching it, put that curve back in it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you'd like to think that because it's got these cutouts here, it'll give you a little bit of flex in it, but it gives you that flex in it, but you still can't bend it. It's, you know what I mean? It's rigid as hell, you know what I mean? So,
because it's the angle which that end, where the weak point is, which holds it.
Yeah, so that is giving it that strength to stop you doing that with it, you know what I mean? So I reckon do it correct. Do you know what I mean?
Well, that's a good start, Chris.
Of course I will. It's a good start.
It's going to be a noisy lot in here today, isn't it?
There's a lot of banging going on.
Oh, yeah.
Who's banging?
You.
Oh, you're on the intercostals, are you?
Yeah.
Have we got them all painted now?
No.
No?
I'm going to have to unpaint them to mark them. It's easier. They got painted a bit too quickly.
Yeah.
So I'm going to I'm just trying to get where them two holes line up. Those two there and that, and then I can get it in place, and I'll because I've got to do a bit of fettling and filing, so I just I'll just polish it up and paint strip it, paint it again. Give Mike something
to do. What about this repair? Hasn't been finished off yet?
You know your light's red.
This repair up here.
Yeah.
You haven't completed that yet.
No, it just needs riveting in place, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's about ready. It's just
It
about
wants
done.
riveting up, does it?
Yeah, and then the bottom of the frame, the extra frame at the back here, just needs bracket needs to go into there.
Well, what's this roll fastened on for? This roll?
That was just to give a straight edge.
Oh, I see.
It
Yeah.
was just to make sure that the frame behind was level with the frame in front and the stringer. So just to push the frame, so when obviously when the skin's on there, it'll be level.
Yeah.
It was that was Case, the Dutch guy.
That's right.
That was his idea.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Well, I gave it. He was trying to find a piece of metal. I said, just use a ruler.
Yeah.
So he pulled it round. That's level, and that's level. I mean, that's it. So when the skin goes on, it won't pull anywhere.
No.
He was just trying to pull this one across a bit to line up with that bracket.
Has he put the rivets in the top of the bracket yet? Or no rivets in the top?
There's no rivets at all. No, the bracket's there. Look.
Oh, that's the bracket.
Yeah, that's the actual repair bracket. So it's going to go in 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where the crack is on that one there.
Yeah.
So the crack's on the other side of there.
Yeah.
So there's 4 that side of it, there's 4 that side of it, and then there's those ones in there going through the skin, and then there's some across the top to hold it to the top of here.
Yeah.
So that, but they're countersunk because what goes on above them, that's to sit flat.
Yeah, there's the ring,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah. So yeah, it's when I was ill the other week, he carried on and he did so much bolting up there. So yeah.
Bit of packing.
That doesn't need to go there anyway. So it sits
Underneath, yeah.
in there,
Yeah.
the other side of there,
Yeah.
further in than that, there.
Has it got to be inspected by anybody?
Maybe
Well,
John or Bob will have a look at it when it's done.
Yeah, when it's done, like, not
Yeah.
when it's done.
Yeah.
So
Luckily we had a piece of that already made.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It's a good piece. It's a good
Yeah.
tough.
I just had to, because it was right angles, I just had to put a curve on it.
So, I could get into
to make
the
sure,
corner.
make sure it was parallel all the way around.
Yeah.
So I just filed it off and then eventually it fitted.
Good.
With the 2-door strengthening skins painted, Dave is tack riveting the first skin in place.
So this is the first skin.
Yeah, that one's on.
I see these are the small rivets.
Yeah, they're the little tack rivets holding it in place.
Yeah.
I'm just finishing this one now. And then the other two packers on my bench, they're going to go on the top. So you'd probably come at a good time actually.
Yeah. So you'll be putting the second skin on
Over
today,
the top,
will you?
yeah. I'll start that side and that side. And then it'll be ready for the main skins over the top then. It's a shame to cover them up really, isn't it?
Have you got the top skins made from here at all?
No, once these are tacked on, I've started drilling these off, but you can't fully drill them off until these are fixed on because they'll actually go up and across. So you can't really pick these holes up until they're in position. So.
Yeah. Oh.
Phil's back tomorrow, so
Yes.
to inspect all my work.
A paint hides a lot of mistakes, doesn't it?
Yeah, mine's good at that.
Did this, would it be 70 thou?
Yeah.
Or 71 or 72, whatever it
Yeah.
was. It a job to push it underneath? Bend
Yeah,
it?
it's a bit of tack rivets holding it in place, and there's another skin going on top, so there'll be even more tack rivets going on it.
Yeah.
And then when the final skin goes on it, obviously the rivets go through, so it's fine. Yeah. When we took the original off it pinged back, so...
Yeah. It's coming on now then.
Yeah, it is. And I think the long skins at the top, that material's been ordered, so that's on its way, so we'll be able to get stuck into that as well.
Yeah. I believe you're getting a 100-foot roll, is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Will you be able to get two skins side by side?
I don't, we'll have a look at it when it arrives, but it's going to be a big old lump to manoeuvre about, I know that.
Yeah. Will it be on a roll?
That's a roll, I think, yeah.
Oh, that's good then.
Yeah.
It really looks good now. It's got the paint on and you've got a lot of clutter out of the way.
Yeah, yeah. All the skin pins are starting to disappear, which is a good sign.
Yeah. Yeah. Well done, mate.
Yeah. You're wondering what that is there?
What's that?
That angle that's clipped.
Oh, yeah.
That was Phil started yesterday's measurement of positions for the control rods to go through the formers.
Oh, yeah.
So he set that up with his laser level, and it's bang on apparently. So he's going to continue with that tomorrow. So next week when he come in, he might have a few holes in.
Oh, good. That's his datum, is it?
Yeah. Yeah, from the drawing, it gives you a datum to go through, and then all your measurements come off that.
Yeah. Are they fitting new control rods or?
I don't know. You have to speak to John about that.
Yeah. I suppose they will when it comes to flying. But
Yeah, I would have thought so. Yeah.
that's the countersinker, is it?
Yeah.
Are you squeezing them in?
No, gunning them in. Can't get squeezed in very well, so. But they're nice and easy. They're only 332. No tendency to put them down. That's that one done.
Is that them all done now?
Yeah.
Dennis is working on the tailplane ribs.
So, first question is why is that skin short?
Why? Because even though this is one piece, in actual fact, the rib is split in two. The spar comes down here like that. That hooks up to the spar, and then the top piece. It goes to the spar. Like that.
I wonder when you said some were complete ribs, I thought, well, are they attaching them on the end of the spar like
complete.
the wing?
No, they look complete
Yeah,
because of that.
yeah,
So checks on the tailplane and these, because I wonder why we had these and these when that was all in one, but in actual fact it's only that, because that makes the second piece, which is the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, good.
Yeah.
And now, last week you were trying to bend it first, then put the lightning holes in. Then you did one with the lightning holes in, and then bend it. And these are the tail planes.
But there's a left and a right there. It's one rib, but left hand side and a right hand side.
Yeah.
That's how we've ended up now. Like that.
So, which one was the whole lightning holes put in first before you bent the edges?
This one.
This one. And is this a better way of doing it, or is that the better way of doing it?
I think this is probably the better way of doing it.
You get less
didn't get so
banana
much
shape.
flex as on that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now you're going to put the lightning holes in, then
Into
bend it
here.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, of course
And then
you've
I'm going
got.
to bend it. Yeah.
Mornington. I'm learning a bit again.
Oh, yeah.
I thought I knew it all, but I'm beginning to pick bits up again.
He's asking me why I cut the skin short.
Yeah, I wonder why I cut the skin short. I was only checking.
Gonna glue the bits off.
Yeah.
Yeah. What threw me was that was a one piece, yeah? Till I found out the other in the box. That's the top part, because the spar goes through there. That attaches to the spar, and then that attaches on the top. When I took it out, I thought, oh.
So you can make it over length and trim it.
Eh?
So you're going to make it over length and trim it to length.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. There you have it.
So on these patterns, do you bend the edge over the thicker part of the pattern? The thinner part is just to hold it.
That's that one.
Oh, that one, yeah.
That will go on the back of this,
Yeah.
between that skin and there. That goes in between.
But at the moment, you're going to cut the holes out, bend them, and put the lightning holes, the rounded edge,
Put the flange holes in first,
yeah, to the support, yeah, straight.
and then shape it, and then knock it over.
On this, did you have to shrink the edge or stretch it?
Yeah, bit of both.
Bit of both, yeah.
Because when it comes over and you put it back in there and you tighten it up, it all goes like that.
Yeah.
So then you have to shrink and stretch it till it comes. Which
Correct.
what I had to do with that one.
So the first one you did, you said you got a bit of a twist in it
Yeah.
with,
But when I finished shrinking it and stretching it, it came out.
so it was okay. But you're going to put the lightning holes in first, you think,
On this, yeah.
and then
Then knock it over and then shrink and stretch the edge.
Dennis mentioned Jabrock. I've never heard of this before. Jabrock is about half the strength of steel, but only a fifth of the weight. Jabrock is made by bonding wood veneer together under extreme pressures and temperatures. I read this in the parmelideo.co.uk website.
No, it's half the strength of steel and a fifth of the weight of steel. Yeah. So that would be a piece of steel that would be 5 times heavier, and it's got the strength of half the strength of steel. So it is good stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
But obviously it won't warp, twist, or do anything.
It'll last you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's good. Right, thanks, Dennis. Getting
All
some
right,
good
mate.
information from you now. You've been hidden in this corner.
Yeah.
It'd be good when you start that. Have they got any material yet found? No. CAA is still not approving it.
I don't know on that score. I don't know where they're up to on that. I don't know.
Right.